Good morning, students. So today we will go over the some editing commands that are used in the SolidWorks. So first today we are going to see some commands like sketch fillet, sketch chamfer, then trim entities, then extend entities, and then we will see mirror entities. So let's draw some sketch. So click on the top, select the top plane, and then go to the click on the sketch. Okay, so just I will draw some for I'm going to do sketch fillet and the sketch chamfer. Okay, so just I will draw one rectangle over here, and yeah, so just click OK. So that will close that dialog box, and then now if you go over here, so you will find sketch sketch fillet option and the sketch chamfer. So basically sketch fillet will give the radius to the corner of a rectangle, or it will give the corner to the lines which are intersecting at some angle. Okay, so let's do click on the sketch fillet. Okay, and if you see, you will see this, there is the dialog box. So that first you need to select the entities to fillet. So what I will do, I will select this corner. So I want to make the I want to do fillet for this particular corner. Okay, so either you can select the corner or you can select the two lines which are intersecting to each other. So this line and this line I can select. So first I will show you by selecting the corner. Okay, so I will select this corner. Okay, then I will select this corner as well. Okay, you can see there is a yellow thing, so that means that particular fillet will be created. Okay, so then select this corner. So I'm going to select all the four corners, so I can select all the four corners and make the fillet to all the four corners. So here you can see over here, so here is the fillet parameter. So the fillet radius you can enter from over here. So just I will keep this fillet radius as a 2 inch. Okay, and just click on OK here, and then this you can see this will remove the corner and it will give radius to the corner. So that is called as fillet command. So it will give the corner to the two lines which are intersecting at any angle. Okay, so those may be making angle 90 degree or they are at some angle. So you can give the fillet to any two lines or any corner, you can give the fillet. Okay, so this is the one option we have. Then if you want to do the fillet by using by choosing the two lines, so I will press the Ctrl Z, so it will undo the things. Okay, so now I will again go to the sketch fillet, click on the sketch fillet, and this time I'm going to select two lines. So first I will select, so you can see in entity to fillet I have to select the entity. So I will select this line and this line. So you can see here this will give the fillet to this two lines, this particular corner. Okay, so you can change the radius from here whatever you want. So I will make it as 1.5, press enter, that radius will be changed, and then click OK. So similarly if you want to do it for the multiple lines, so you can select this line, this line, this line. Okay, so just go on selecting the multiple lines, so you will be able to do what you can say fillet for the multiple lines. So this is the fillet command. Then we will see corner. So I will again undo this, Control Z. Then below the fillet you can see the sketch chamfer. So click on the sketch chamfer. So you can see here there are different options: angle, distance, distance, then the equal distance as well. So we will first go with the angle distance. So I will click on the angle distance. So this particular option, in that you have to specify the angle, the distance of the chamfer and the angle of the chamfer. So first just go and I will select this first this line. Okay, so just select this line and I have chosen the angle distance option. Select this line and from here I can change the distance. So you can see here I will change it to say 1 inch. Okay, and the angle I make it as a 60 degree. Okay, and just click outside and then click on OK. So here you need to select this line and this second line as well. So select, I have already selected this line, first line. I will need to select this line as well, second line as well, so that it will give the chamfer to this particular corner. Okay, so select this line as well. So you can see this is the first line which I have selected. So it has taken 1 inch distance that I have given over here from this corner on this line, the first line, and it has measured angle of a 60 degree from the first line. So this is how it will make the chamfer to the any chamfer between any two lines. Okay, so this is the angle distance option. Then if I want to use the distance option, so I can you can select distance and you will select, this is the first line, say your first line, and this is the second line. Okay, so now we can see D1 and D2. So D1 is the distance for the first line. So now you can see right now the D1 is 1 inch and D2 is 0.39 inch. So I have selected, this is the first line, so that's why it has taken the distance of 1 inch D1 for this line, and for second I have selected this as a second line. So it has a chamfer distance of 0.39 inch, so that I can change it to say 2 inch. So you can see the difference, 2 inch. Okay, just click there and just click OK, or you just you can change the it doesn't, the change doesn't reflected over there. Okay, so just what you can do, just you can click with there and from here you can change that distance as well. Double click on that, so you can change that distance. Okay, so if you want to change this one as well, so you can change it to say 3 inch. Okay, so accordingly those changes will happen. Okay, this is how you can give the chamfer. Then in the chamfer you have another option. So I will go to the select chamfer and you have a distance. In distance you can have a equal distance option. So here you just need to select two lines and it will take the equal distance from both the line, for the both the lines. So you will see here, select this line first, this line second, then you will see this 1 inch distance that it has taken from this corner, and for both the lines as we have clicked on equal distance, so it has took the distance 1 inch from corner on both the lines. Okay, so this is how this chamfer command will work. Then moving on to next, I will close this one. Okay, and go to this plane, go to the sketch. Now we will go to the trim entity. So just I will draw some lines. So click on the line. Okay, just I will draw, and one more this way. Okay, now I will delete this, I don't want this line. So now you have trim entities, click on trim entities and you have the option power trim. Okay, so what it will do, it will delete the entities beyond this line. So if I want that the lines which are beyond this line, okay, those you, if you want to delete those or trim it, then it will do like this way. Okay, so you can see, just I'm going to click on the, say, left click of the mouse, and then I am just moving the mouse such that it will trim the all the lines which are beyond the this line. Okay, so you can see this is the power trim, so you can see here also it can trim. Okay, so let's see, so it trims. So whatever the intersection between two lines, so whatever the portion that is between two lines, that can be trimmed like this way. Okay, so this is how the trim will work. I will do Control Z, and in trim entities you have option called as a corner trim. Okay, so what it will do, it will you need to select the two lines. Okay, uh, so if I select this line and this line, so it will trim the lines which are beyond the intersection point of these two lines. So whatever the beyond this point, that will be deleted. Okay, so you can see here this line, and if I select this line, so whatever the intersecting beyond this intersection point, that will be trimmed out. Okay, so if I select this line and this line, it will be trimming like this way. So this is how the trim corner will work. Then I will exit from this command. I will delete this one, and just I will draw one line. Okay, okay, so now below the trim there we have option called as a trim extend entities. So if you want to extend any entity, any line up to next intersecting entity, then you can extend that. So click on the extend entities, and if I click on this line, so it will be extended up to this line. So when it intersects that line, line ahead of in front of this, then it will extend that line up to the intersection only. So if I click on this side, so it will extend that line in the upward direction, and if suppose I click on the other end of the line, so it will extend that line up to this. Okay, so you can see this is how it is going to extend. So click here, so that will extend line that up to next point. Okay, so this is extend entities. Then offset entities. So if you click on the offset entities, so it will just draw a line parallel to the selected line. So click on the offset entities, and if you click on this line, okay, so basically this line is vertical, so it will draw a line which will be parallel to this vertical line at a distance of so here you can see D is there, so that for at that particular distance it will draw a construct parallel line. So I will make that distance as 1 inch. Okay, just click on that, so you can see it will draw a line in this direction. Okay, so if you want to reverse the direction, so you can see it will go on the right hand side of this line. If you click on the bi-direction, so it will draw a line parallel to this selected line in both the directions, to the left, to the right as well. So these are the options. This is the option with which we can draw a line parallel to the previously drawn line, or we can draw, say, if I draw a circle over here, okay, and if I want to, if I use offset entities, if I click on the offset entities, so this will draw a circle which will be offset at a distance of 1 inch. Okay, so you can see here, this is the offset distance. Okay, so click on the offset entities, select this circle, and I have given the offset distance as 1 inch. Okay, and so okay, so just I will select it should be one direction only, so I untick bi-direction. Okay, so let's click on OK, so it will draw. You can see the yellow circle that is offset to the smaller circle, so just click OK, and you can see this particular distance, so that is 1 inch, so it is offsetting, that offset distance is 1 inch. So if you want to increase it to 2 inch, so you can double click it, just double click on this dimension, and then here you will find that you will change that distance to inch. Just press enter. So it will draw a circle which is at offset of a 2 inch to the previous circle. Okay, so similarly you can create any entity which is offset to the previous entity. Okay, let's, then next will be the mirror. Okay, so basically this mirror command will mirror your sketch. Okay, so what I will do, I will draw one. Okay, and I will just draw one center line. Okay, if you click on mirror entities, so it will mirror your object, so it will replicate your object on this, on the other side of the line or the plane. Click on the mirror entities, and you will be asked to select entities to mirror. So if I select this rectangle, I want this rectangle, whole rectangle, to be mirrored about this center line. Okay, so I selected this rectangle. Okay, just if you want to select anything, okay, I will just go to the mirror entities, select, click right click button, sorry, left click button, and then just drag the mouse like this way, so that it will select all your lines, and you have to click on the mirror about. Okay, so right now it has, we have clicked on the copy, so I will, then it will copy the whole object. Okay, and then I will select, click on the mirror about here, and I will select this line, so that it will mirror this square about this line. So you will see mirror image of your square, so just click OK, so it will create a mirror. So in the mirror we have a, so just I will repeat one more, we have option mirror, in the mirror we have second option, so first click the mirror entities to mirror. Okay, then if I untick copy, so let's see what's going to happen. And same way I will choose mirror about, I will mirror about this line. Okay, click there, so you can see here the circle has been copied, and if I just click on OK, so you can see the difference. So from this side you will not find the circle on the left side because you didn't click down copy, so it will simply mirror your circle about this line, but it will, the original circle will not be there because it will not copy. So it is, in fact, it is just going to move the circle from here to here, so with the mirror command. So this is the difference between the, if you tick on copy or if you don't tick on copy. So if you tick on the copy, you will get the exact mirror image, so your original sketch will be intact, but where if you click on untick the copy, then whatever the original image will be there, so that will be actual mirror image, and it will be, you will see only one sketch over there, or image over there. So this is mirror entities. Then you can see over here there is a point command. Okay, so you can create a point anywhere into the any sketch plane. Okay, so randomly you can create the point, but if suppose you want to create a point at a specific location, so see, on this line this particular point highlights the midpoint. Okay, so you can create that as a point. So if you click that, so it will create midpoint. Okay, so that point will be created. So you can see here, this is the point which is created as the midpoint. Okay, so similarly click on the point command, and if you bring your mouse just near to center, and if you click on that center, then it will create a point over there. Okay, just click OK. So you can see, sorry, it didn't create it. So one more time I will do. Click on point and just click over there and just click OK. So that will, if you escape from the command, you can see this is the midpoint which will be created. So if you want to create a points in a sketch, so you can create by using point command. Okay, then let's do one thing. I will draw one circle. Okay, and we have this move entities command. Okay, so you can move the entities from one point to another point. Okay, so suppose I will draw one square. Okay, and if suppose I want to move this circle from here to another place, so click on the move entities and then select this entity to move. So you will see this dialog box, so you have to select the entity which you want to move. Okay, so I have selected this circle, and there are parameters like from to, so I will move this circle from this place to this corner. Okay, so just click on the start point. So we have a parameters like from to, so I have chosen the from to. Select the start point, so start point will be this one, and the end point I will choose this one. Okay, so you can see it has moved this circle from this line, this location to this particular location. So we have moved this circle with reference to the center of the circle. Okay, so likewise you can click on move entities. So we will do one more time, move entities, and I will control Z. Okay, so I will undo this. So move entities, and by default it will take that move entities. Okay, so then entities to move, click on the circle, and then the start point should be click on the start point over here. So here you have to select, so you have to specify the start point. So from here you will be able to move this circle over here. Okay, so similarly, so I will draw one more circle over here, and in move entities we have these much options which are available. So copy entities, rotate entities, scale entities, stretch entities. So let's do copy entities. So click on copy entities. So first assume that you didn't selected any entities. Okay, so if you pre-select the entity which you want to move, and then go to the move entities and click on the copy entities, so you will see entities to copy. You will have all, as you have already selected, so that arcade will come over here, and then parameters. So here you can see from to, so you can, if you know the x and y coordinates of starting point, then you can click on the xy. Otherwise you can just click on the from to and then specify the starting point as the center of the circle and click on the click a point wherever you want to move your object. Okay, or it will just copy that one. Okay, so as we have chosen copy entities, so if you select this point, sorry, control Z, one more time, go to the copy entities to copy, select this circle and then parameters from to y. Okay, so just click the center start point as the center of this circle. You can choose any point depending upon what you want and then just click over here. So you can see it will just copy the circle which was here, but it will be copied at a new location. So this is how you can copy the things. Okay, so you can see uh, copy entities. One more time I will do this, copy entities, and see, I will place click on the left click and I will just scroll the mouse like this way, and it will select the all the two entities, and then just if I give the starting point from this corner. Okay, so just I need to make sure that I click on start point, select the start point as this one, and then if I move that to this side, okay, then you can see it copied, it has copied the sketch. Okay, so it has copied sketch from here to here. So this is the copy entity, then the rotate entity. So if you want to rotate any sketch, so click on the rotate entities, and let's see, I will click select the entities to rotate. Okay, so let's select whole this whole two sketches, to that is circle and the rectangle, and click on you will be asked center of rotation, click on the center of rotation. So I will give this, you can give anything, so just you need to see what you want and accordingly you can choose the center of rotation. So see, I am selecting this as the center of rotation and I can give the angle as a, say, 30 degree. So you can see the difference and you see the preview. So it has rotated this by 30 degree angle. Okay, so previously it was like this way and it has rotated by 30 degrees. So this is the 30 degree angle. So you can see this particular edge has rotated by, so it is rotating in this direction, anti-clockwise direction, and it is by, say, 45 degrees. So you can see if you move the cursor, so it will show you angle. Okay, so it is 45 degree. Okay, so this angle, so whatever the angle you want, you can use that over here, or you can put direct value from here. So I will put this as a 60 degree. So you can see it has rotated in the anti-clockwise direction, and you will be able to rotate this particular object. Okay, so this is the rotate command. Then uh, scale entities. So you can see you can give the scale to the entity. So I will go to the scale entities and I will select this circle and scale about. So I would need to select the center of the circle. You can select any point. Okay, so scale about, I will select this circle and I can scale. If I use value greater than 1, that will enlarge the circle. Okay, so let's do 3 and you can see that has been enlarged in the circle. Okay, then click OK. So it will create the circle like this way. Now for similar sketch I will do one thing, scale entities. I will select this circle and I will select the scale about as this point, and if I reduce this scale to say less than 1, that is say 0.5, so it will reduce the scale of that circle. So I will make it as a 0.5, so you will see that circle has the diameter or the radius of the circle has been reduced. So this is your circle. Okay, so this is how you can scale your sketches, then straight